All right, you guys, so happy to be with you today. I am just continuing these pop-up live Q&As in the month of December to answer any questions that you have. And I love those of you that are contributing and sending in your questions. It's super awesome. If you are wondering where to submit your questions, there is a photo where it says, ask me anything. And I've got my big red glasses on. So feel free to post anything there. So I'm just going to continue on. Okay. So Jacqueline Chapman says, what do you think about memberships? That's a whole thing I address in my 8-week program. It's like memberships can be great or they can suck the life out of you. So as with everything, I say, do it with a strategy. No, don't just jump on to something willy-nilly. Be really clear about what you're doing and make sure that you've run the numbers, make sure that you are prepared for the customer service processes and liabilities that come with that as well. Okay. But what I don't want you guys to do is start comparing yourselves to franchises that do memberships. You guys just remember franchises have like hundreds of thousands of dollars backing them. I have yet to meet a solo practitioner that has hundreds of thousands of dollars backing them. Okay. So don't feel like you have to do that just because other establishments do. It's just something that should be thought out previously. Okay. So that's what I think. And they can be great when you do them right. You can be great, but those are, that's information I reserve for my students. So, okay, let's talk about Denise says, how have you answered this question? When people say, I'd like to come have a massage more often, but I can't afford it. I think it's kind of silly when people say that. I don't believe them. You can afford whatever you choose to afford. You can prioritize. People vote with their dollars on what's important to them. Do you know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, I just got back from a 2-week vacation in Hawaii, but I can't afford massages every month. Well, you can afford whatever you prioritize. That's not what I would say to clients, but let me just finish reading Denise's question. She says, how do you answer this? I'd like to come have a massage more often, but I can't afford it. Or other similar answers when you ask, when would you like to reschedule? I've changed my responses over the years. It's a good question, Denise, but bottom line is you guys want to have all of this scripted. Don't just wing it with people. These are conversations you should have total mastery of because it's your business and you're the leader and you should be running it, not your clients. So when people say, I'd like to come more often, but I don't have the money, I'll tell you right then and there, something's missing. Something's missing in your conveying or delivering value for your clients. Often people who say that are running practices with clients. It's not a niche. There's a lot of questions I would have for you, Denise, like, what are you charging? What's your niche? Do you have scripts in place for rebooking clients? Guys, look, I'm going to be honest with you. 87.9% of massage therapists are horrible with rebooking. Absolutely horrible. It's kind of like this, cross your fingers and hold your breath and hope that you don't sound like a schmoozy salesperson. So it's just really, really important that you think through and have a great response for those types of things. So I would put the question back on you, Denise. How do you respond to it? And then I can coach you from there. Okay. Courtney has a great question. How to transition from a Jill of all trades to just a niche? Courtney, it could require total overhaul and rebranding of your practice. I mean, I do that a lot with people that get into my 8-week program. We tear the whole thing down and start all back over again when it's wise to do that. Or we tweak. It's just, you guys can't name your business. You can't run a practice without knowing who your practice serves. It's just kind of like saying, I want to open a restaurant that serves food. Okay. What kind of food? American food. Okay. What? Burgers, fries, shakes. Do you know what I mean? But even within that niche, there's also sub niches. There's places like Smash Burger. There's places like The Habit. There's lots of different, there's In-N-Out Burger that basically serves 2 freaking things on their menu, and all of those are very, very strategic. So Courtney, it depends. And it depends on what your niche is and how far removed it is from what you're doing, or it's just a matter of informing your clients and re-educating them. Okay. I just realized something, you guys. I can't see the way that I am broadcasting is a little different, and I can't see if you guys have any questions or comments. So give me a second, and I can pop back and forth. But if you guys are watching live and you have questions, let me know what they are. I'm just going through a couple of things on the list, and then and then we'll get back to, I've got a couple things I want to share with you guys. Okay. And then Abby asked a great question. Website, logo design. Do I need a professional? Yes, 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 yes. I am so tired of massage therapists thinking they're graphic designers and web designers. You guys, it's 2020. There are a lot of apps and things available to, do a lot of do-it-yourself graphic design. I think that's good for like Instagram and Facebook, but when it comes to the face of your business, the branding of your business, you want to have a professional do that. And again, it all has to be strategic. So please don't try and design your own logos. Please don't run around on Fiverr or other sites like that. A lot of people that do work on that aren't even actually trained graphic designers. They have no experience, no portfolio. It can be super, super risky. And I've seen a lot of garbage come out of that we have to, again, go back to the drawing board and redo all over again. Your website, and especially your logo design, there's a lot of unconscious communication going on there. A lot of people don't realize that. It's unconscious communication. What design does is communicates unconsciously to your clients. And very few people that I've ever talked to about business strategy are thinking about what they want to unconsciously convey to their clients. Okay. So there's like a whole world there. And definitely you want to outsource that to somebody who knows what they're doing. It's not enough to just have a pretty website up, like do it yourself on Wix or something like that. You want to be able to turn clicks into customers, not just have some big menu and list of all of your services and all of your modalities, which is 99% of the stuff I see, and it just doesn't work. Okay. Again, it all just goes back to the niche. I know I've done like 500 videos on why you guys need to have a niche. And if you haven't watched my super deluxe free 60-minute training, please go do that. It's at rockyourmassagepractice.com. I will repeat that over and over and over again until every massage therapist in the world has seen it. Okay. So it's just a free training. Just go grab it. If you can't watch it at the hour that it's offered, you can just register for it and watch the replay. But please, 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 please do that. That's just the foundational information that I wish I knew when I was starting out, and will help you guys a lot if you're struggling in your practices. Okay. All right. Now I want to talk to you guys about, it's the end of the year. Okay. This is the end of 2019 at the time of this broadcast. And I want to know what you guys are doing to prepare for 2020. Because I read this really great quote. I think it was William James that said this. It was talking about do your worrying before you execute. And I see so many people that just jump right into business without thinking it through. You're not assessing the risks. You have no plan. You have no niche. You have no idea what you're doing. And it's really, really dangerous. And that's why I see so many massage therapists where their ship is really sinking and they reach out to me. They're like, SOS, like help, my ship is sinking. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. It's because you haven't done the thinking before you start taking the action. And you've got to have a plan. You've got to have a plan. And this is the best time of the year. It's the end of 2019. I hope you're celebrating your successes for 2019. I have a Facebook group that's just for graduates of my program. And I love seeing what they are celebrating at the end of the year. We have a culture of celebration and cheering each other on. So I'd love to see you guys sharing with me in the comments below what you accomplished this year. And then what are you doing right now to plan and create and implement things so that you have a better 2020. Okay. So that's what I would like to hear from you. All right. All right. Rock on, you guys. I will talk to you mañana, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.